So the Chainlink chart remains in a larger sideways correction. As you can see here, Chainlink is trying to form at least a local low, but there is absolutely no evidence that a larger rally has started. The directly bearish scenario suggests that this C wave to the downside that we've been tracking for a while, that this is simply extending a little bit further to the downside. This is possible. We can easily get that one more low here easily. What I want to say is we are in a downtrend, and that downtrend started up here in December 2024, and it's not over yet. Okay, there is absolutely no sign that the correction is over. And I will prove that to you on the smaller time frame. Of course, the market can always go up even if there is no evidence, but there is no clear setup. What I want to highlight, and I did that before, is that Link has reached an important trend line. You see the blue trend line as support here on the chart. So there is definitely important support there, but the upside reaction is too small to be really an indication or confirmation that a larger rally has started. A bull run or even the blue D wave could start from here, but there's no evidence really it has started. So we're just dealing with a larger range, of course. I mean, I can see the potential that in the next few months, maybe next couple of months, Link might form a more substantial low. And I think we're already in an interesting environment here, but I think another low or two might still be very likely. I will show you that one or the reason for that on the smaller time frame. The larger time frame support levels are obviously here the blue trend line. It's not an exact one, but you know, roughly the blue trend line. So if we adjust it slightly, it's currently coming in around $7.20. Below that, we've got $5.95. That's an important Fibonacci support level because here the price found support a lot of times in June 22, November, December 22, June 23, and August 2023. So this is the next major support level together with the structural support, which is the last bear market low that formed at $4.95. In terms of first resistances, in terms of first resistances, we have to pay attention to the smaller time frame. Looking at the bigger picture, there is a larger Fibonacci resistance area between $11.84 and $20.63. Should we really form a local low, which is not even clear, then this will be the first key area for the bears to defend. It is simply a standard Fibonacci retracement area measured based on the decline that started in August 2025 all the way down to the last lows. So I think for more clarity now, we need to pay attention to the smaller time frames, but please note at this stage, Chainlink, it's trying to do something here. Yeah, there is a small upside reaction. However, we're far away from confirming in any way a meaningful low. So, and here we are now on the smaller time frame for Chainlink. And what you can see here is that the market has formed a crystal clear three-wave move up from the June lows, very clear. And there's just no five-wave move. Also, the price got rejected from our resistance area. That's between $8.75 and $9.90. And so there was a rejection, and we're now moving into support, which is between $7.35 and $7.89. That support area already got tested. The price tested Fibonacci support at $7.89. There's been a reaction, which looks somewhat impulsive. It's very small, though, too small. But I can tell you one thing, that the pullback from the high in July looks like a three-wave decline so far. It doesn't look as if the next major decline has started. For sure, a pullback, not necessarily the next major decline, which is why I want to keep the door open for another test of the resistance area above. This is very much aligned, this wave count, with my wave count for Ethereum and Bitcoin, where I'm also watching the potential for another bounce into resistance. Because a lot of people get bearish now again, but I'm thinking, well, at least we're holding on most of these charts still Fibonacci support levels. So there is still potential for a larger bounce into resistance. Is it absolutely needed? No. Is it likely? I think so, as long as the pullback remains a corrective move, which means a three-wave move. And as long as the market, forms a three-wave move up, okay? Because what I want to highlight is currently we're dealing with a three-wave move down. What could happen is a three-wave move up now, and then another move down into support. And that gives me a wider, ABC structure to the downside as per the blue scenario. I really have difficulties to label the decline as wave 1 in white, based on the latest price data, because it is such a clear 3-wave decline. So I want to keep the door open for higher prices, maybe after another test of support. I find that quite likely. Just a reminder, $7.35 to $7.89 is support. Then in terms of standard Fibonacci resistance for the blue B-wave bounce, which could be underway right now, quick reminder, the price reacted to support, so we might just be dealing with a small bounce now in blue wave B, and resistance here is between $8.27 and $8.70. Okay, so I think this is now the micro resistance zone that should be observed. We've reached it already. We're talking about very small movements here, but yeah, that should give you a good orientation of what's currently going on with the link chart. And below $7.35, I think it will open the door to a test of that $5.95 level, maybe even lower. I'll keep you updated. Hope it was helpful. If you're interested in additional updates, also check out our membership. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And just a quick reminder for anybody who isn't aware yet, if you're only following More Crypto Online on YouTube, you're missing a lot of our day-to-day content. On X, we publish additional market analysis 7 days a week with primary focus on crypto, while also covering other major asset classes whenever they are relevant. It's also where we share real-time market updates, breaking news, exclusive videos, and insights that we don't always publish on YouTube. We also occasionally run exclusive promotions and special offers for our X community. If you'd like more frequent crypto analysis, faster market updates, exclusive content between YouTube videos, be sure to follow More Crypto Online on X. The link is in the video description.